Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a nice warm Sunday kind of late morning, and well, I have a bit of a confession to make. You see, I used the Vevor furnace already a few days ago, specifically Friday, and in the process of removing the micro SD card, placing it in my left hand, and meandering a la Dennis the Menace through the house into my man cave where I wanted to edit it and get this out Friday night, it decided to go missing on me. Totally my fault. I'm not blaming anybody but myself. It was, after all, it was in my hand with about 8 other things, as is my wont. But in any event, so we're back again today. So actually, let me show you what I was able to create last time. This ingot of aluminum. This was made of cast aluminum. It was actually the aluminum pump, cast aluminum pump on my last pressure washer. And so yeah, you see those big holes and stuff in it. That's because I didn't heat up the like the cast iron kind of like dish to pour the, I don't know what it's called, to pour the ingot in. And so I guess it had some thing or other. Anyways, something else too I thought was kind of neat is this. See those parts that didn't quite melt down? Yeah, those are steel. And so it obviously my forge is not designed to get hot enough like a blast furnace so I can start pouring steel I-beams or something. No, and it's not what I want to do. But so what I'm going to do today is I have a bunch of cans I want to melt, and hopefully we'll get more aluminum out of them than dross. Went to 2 thrift stores yesterday and looked for muffin baking pans to pour smaller ingots. Couldn't find them. Oh, and let me show you something else to demonstrate my superior job knowledge of this particular topic. Yeah, all this nice ceramic stuff just like didn't really hold together very well. So I'm gonna redo that, and I'm just gonna go open top today because all we're doing is melting cans, so it doesn't need to be like 2000 degrees. So, but at any event, so let me go in here and get some of the cans that we're going to be sacrificing. We'll put those out of the way of the fire. And I also got some cat food, empty cat food dishes. And I rinsed them out. I didn't throw everything in the dishwasher. It's not that serious. Whatever is in there will burn off. And anyways, yeah, it'll burn off. But it's a little bit hot out here, but it's actually nice and breezy, and a little bit, I wouldn't say comfortable, but I'm not going to be out here sweating like I was Friday in that garage. It's just, there's more airflow out here, and it's just nicer. Anyways, let me show you my setup. This is everything else. That's my Dross can, the burner assembly, the crucible inside the forge. And see, what I'm gonna do, kids, I think is going to, and this is gonna happen sooner rather than later. You see all this discoloration, that rainbowing, that iridescent kind of effect on the metal here, and discoloration. That's because it's not properly insulated, I think. And I don't understand why it's not properly insulated, because I did everything as I was led to believe in the instructions. But at any rate, I'm gonna build my own, make it a little bit bigger, make the insulation a bit thicker, take my time with it, and I'll walk everybody through my process. And maybe I'm thinking about maybe busting loose an old propane tank, for the grill. And well, we'll see how that goes. I've seen a couple of good videos about it here on YouTube, just like all of you. And anyways, I'm gonna pour hopefully as many ingots as I can out of all of these cans there. You know, I'm not expecting a whole lot, to be honest. I mean, so, but I bought this little form, this little graphite form. It's a skull, and I'm gonna pour it and just, you know, see what happens. I'll sand down the top to make it smooth, because I've noticed that there's a bit of a rise on the bar as you're pouring it into the mold. You know, not this mold, but the, you know, the ingot mold. We'll go through that, but I'm gonna heat up the mold this time. I brought my butane torch. I might even set it on top of the gosh damn furnace, because it should get nice and hot there. I don't want to use that flipping lid. I'm not comfortable with that, so, because it's got all that, you know, it looks like it's, you know, open air, you know, stuff that you shouldn't be breathing in ever. So let's put this over here in all these nice weeds in this flower bed. I still need the front flower beds, but that's gonna happen at some point in the future. Okay, so let's start this puppy up. Turn the gas on, and I typically turn down the control. We'll turn these on. And then we will turn this on. And that's what we got. So rather than force you to watch mindless hours of this, not hours, it's going to take about 10 minutes, 10 maybe 15 minutes to heat up. Instead of making you watch all that, I'm probably actually gonna get my chainsaw set. Nah, I don't have all my, no, I got all my PPE out here. I'm gonna set the chainsaw up and for later. Maybe that'll be some bonus content. Because I want to cut up all these raggedy old pallets that I harvested all the wood that I could from them, and it's going to be enough to build me a 4-foot by approximately 30-inch platform for my rain barrels to go on. Let me show you those. Yeah, they're right there. Just waiting in line like everybody else to do all the shit I gotta do. Whatever, dude. In any event, I'll be back. All right, it's only been a few minutes, but I'm gonna start tossing stuff in there, and once it really starts melting stuff, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it, because it's probably gonna take a while. Or actually, I don't have to fast forward it. You can just let it play and set your phone down, come back in like, you know, 3 hours, so I can get the watch time. I won't do that to you, seriously. I even let you know when my videos are going to end, so that way you can prepare yourself for the elation of getting done with watching one of my videos. Carhartt. All right, here we go. Because it's melting very slowly, just in an attempt to make it speed up a little bit. Yeah, I think you can still see. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit so you can get all the action, you know, the money shots, as it were. I forgot my Dross spoon. problem is that these aluminum cans, especially the soda cans, they all have a plastic lining, and this stuff smells horrible. It smells like plastic burning. Especially the soda cans have a plastic lining. You want to know why? It's so that the carbonated drink doesn't eat through the aluminum. Yes, kids. That's why. So if you want to keep drinking sodas, feel free. I still do on occasion, but I drink like Pepsi One and shit. It's actually pretty good. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. So that's going to take a few minutes. Fast forward now. That's all the chemicals and plastic and paper burning off. Of course, the paper's on the outside, not on the inside. If I were to remove all the paper, you'd still see a lot of that black smoke. Again, that's the way they treat the inside of the cans. I'm pretty sure most cans have that lining on it that are at least aluminum. I don't think the metal ones do. I'll have to look that up because that makes me curious myself. Yeah, see, I told you, I go off on these tangents, man, and there's no stopping me. Yeah, look at that. It's going now. It's melting quick now towards the bottom. It'd be melting a lot faster had I had a functional lid. This stuff would be gone. You don't want to put like green stuff in there. You also don't want to touch a hot Dross spoon either, even if you don't think it's that hot, because trust me kids, it's freaking hot.
the gas a little bit, so it'll start melting really quick now. Fast forward time, seriously, now.
best one yet. Yeah, I think it is. Nice. I'm gonna buff them all and kind of see what happens, you know. I'm not looking for a mirror finish. There we go. All right. Here's my brand new bar of aluminum, as our friends in Britain would say. Doesn't explode in my face. All right, we got just a few more cans left, and I'll tell you why that's germane here in a minute. But let's just toss the rest of the aluminum cans into the furnace. So I guess this portion of my backyard would be my foundry, right? Because I've noticed it's just too flippin' hot in my garage to do this with any sort of a plume without looking like I just ran a marathon. So if any, actually, I'll talk while we're doing this. If anybody saw anything that I was doing like hideously and dangerously wrong, other than my shitty tools, I plan on making new ones because those I'm far too close to that crucible with that horror, and so I want to make some sturdy tools that I can stand upright and not, you know, be so damn close to it, because that's why I was wearing the face shield, because that, let me tell you kids, I don't know if you've ever been around molten metal before, but as you might think, it's pretty hot. Get in there. Get over here. Yeah, because see, these are like 18 inches long. I don't want to be that close to the crucible on a ongoing basis. I don't. Get in there, boy. And you know what else I'm going to do? I think I'm going to remelt this bar down, because that's embarrassing. I'll record it in case anybody wants to watch. But yeah, that's bad. Okay, dudes and ladies, if there's any women that watch this channel, that's cool. I make my wife watch it, so. And that's the last one. So why have I been going on and on about how many cans I've done? Because I know how many I've done. And so I'm going to do a little contest. Anybody who guesses the correct, I'll say if there are 2 people, oh hell, we'll make it 3. No, it can't be 3 because everybody will just copy the first person. Well, the first person to post it. How about that? The first 2 people to post. Jesus. I'm usually a lot more decisive than this. First 2 people to post the exact number of cans I melted down I'll send you a cleaned up, you know, not a bunch of like additional aluminum on those, a little skull. I guess you could use it as a paperweight or maybe carry it around as a lucky charm, who knows. It's up to you, but I'll clean them up a bit, carve all the extra crap down, buff them out real nice, and I'll even pay your postage. So yeah, just send me, make a link in the comment, and that when, you know, if there are 2 people, but when there are 2 people, hopefully, that put the number of cans in, I will, I'll reach out to you. I'll just, actually, you don't just listen now. This is the contest rules, as it were. No purchase is necessary. But you can click on the affiliate link for that Vevor. There's a dumbass. Not really. I'm actually a pretty far smeller. Idiot. No more. Shit. Oh well. Oh, damn it. Looks like I can mash that shit down some. Is it still? Nah, it's too hard, kids. Oh well. As they say, such is life. Let's get this bit. Leave this in here. It's probably still a little bit soft in the middle, so but that's okay. I've decided I'm not gonna do the that old bar. I'm just gonna leave it, man. I'm hot. I'm gonna go sit in the air conditioning. Besides, I have to edit this bad boy because it'll be going up tonight, kids. I guarantee it. Huh? Woo! That was dumb. Don't want that to crack. I don't want that to crack. So probably throwing it around is not helping. Yeah, I know. I am. There we go. Let's get this off. All right. Let's fry that grass. Let's boil that grass in there. I actually ate grass in the Philippines. We were doing jungle environmental survival training. Where my boys at? Come on, I know some of you were with me there. That's not fun. Let's turn it over. We need some more water displacement. Yeah, see? More water displacement, please. Pretty cool, huh? I thought so too. Just to be honest though, that is absolutely unnecessary because the bar will totally cool on its own. That's the way thermodynamics works. If you take away the heat source, then any given medium, metal, whatnot, will cool down. Humans are the same way. When you fucking die, your body is dead. And it starts cooling down. Lividity and all that other kind of stuff. That's when the blood, you know, the red blood cells kind of fall down because there's nothing pumping them around. That's why it looks like you're all bruised on the backside if you die on your back. This is taking a rather morbid turn. I know, I'm fascinated by that stuff. And in a former life, I was a criminal defense attorney. So yeah, fascinating. I actually like the constitutional law behind it, specifically the First and Second Amendments of the Constitution are my personal favorite. Oh, it only followed by a hair is the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 8th. Do I have to tell you what those are? Oh, come on, you guys know. But in any event, yeah, this thing, okay, let's take you on a little trip. I want to show you something. All right, so here we're back. This, I'm just gonna let that cool off by itself, and then when it cools off, I can just take the scrape out that aluminum. This, look at this bad boy. I don't know if you can see it if you look on the fire brick down below, which is actually cracked. Maybe because I dropped the crucible too hard. But see, I just don't like this. I don't like this furnace because I think it's too small, and I don't like the amount of insulation. I mean, I guess I'm gonna try to do something with that because I don't feel particularly 100% safe. Well, I guess I do, but I mean, look at all the discoloration here. I mean, sure, it's a furnace. I mean, it's, you know, 1600 degrees in there plus. But yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll do some research and see what I can see. But anyways, let's go over here. Let me get my glove because I'm sure this can of shit is piping hot. This is Dross. This is all the plastic. Sorry for the horrible camera. This is all Dross. This is all the plastic and other shit that came off. Here, let me dump this here so I can get all of it together.
Doesn't metal get smaller when it cools? Oh, because I'm packing it in there like an idiot. I'll just let it drop. And see, there's actually good pieces of aluminum in here, so I'm gonna go through this pile and maybe I can harvest some out of that. I think it just takes maybe, see, that's crap. You know what, most of this is shit. I'm not gonna do that. Like these little pieces here, I will, because these are mostly, as you can tell, the dross is all characterized by, you know, ashes and, you know, impurities and that kind of stuff, whereas as you saw, the aluminum is, you know, when I scrape all the crap off the top, it's you know, silver. I wish it were silver, but anyways, this is all the crap. See, there's some aluminum in this thing here too, but you know, I'm just not sure. It feels so light. It doesn't feel like a blip. Now, whereas these two things here, look, see those two feel probably, yeah, they do. They feel heavier than this. Seriously, because see, this is all the ash. Let me get this damn thing out of there. It's pissing me off. There we go. Really, bro? Good freaking beep. Anyways, just yeah, I get sidetracked easily. You know that. This cup, Cafe du Monde, coffee and chicory. Whoever tells you chicory's no good in coffee has never fucking had it in coffee before. But actually, when my wife and I went on vacation recently, we went to New Orleans, where I saw a brother, met another brother too, so that's cool. Shit, see, I'm getting fucking sidetracked. It's so easy in my advanced dotage. Oh, anyways, we went to New Orleans. You know, I saw my peeps, a brother I hadn't seen in 30 years. It's like we saw each other last weekend. It was fucking amazing, amazing, amazing. I love you, dude. You know who I'm talking to. Anyways, getting back to this. Fuck. I don't know, I lost my fucking train of thought. That's not like that's oh, New Orleans. So we went to New Orleans to board our cruise ship. And my wife went to college there. She went to Xavier. And, you know, many years ago, decades ago. So we went to, she told me about Cafe du Monde, and I'd always wanted to go there because I'd had the coffee previously, because you can buy it in just about any store. And I wanted to go there to experience the coffee. It's like a cafe Americano, although they won't say that. It's very good. And then we had just a shit ton of beignets. And if you've never had a beignet, Jesus, man, you have not freaking lived. Take your ass to freaking Nolans and go to fucking Cafe du Monde and go to Cafe Dumbass. No, Du Monde. It's French. I took French in high school for a semester, and so I understand that a lot of the letters in their words just don't have no fucking place. They have no sound, no nothing. No offense to all my French peeps out there, but your language is hard to learn. But mine is too, so I guess we're even. At any rate, so yeah, anyways, New Orleans. So we went to we saw the Mississippi. I have a bunch of footage. I should upload that stuff. Again, I wasn't, you know, I'm gonna go sit. Anyways, that's on my dross pile. Let's go sit in the shade instead of in the sun like an asshole. Let me take this fucking dick suit off. Oh, Jesus. So look at my shorts, man. They're soaking wet. There's just no pleasing you guys. I do this for me too. I really do get a kick out of the fact that I think a lot of people look at my shit and watch. So I think that's really cool. I really appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm not gonna beg for that stuff over and over again. You guys know what to do. You can fit on YouTube. As a content creator now, I would appreciate that. But yeah, I've had I think a pretty productive day. So remember, contest. if you want one of those little dressed up aluminum skulls, you put your guess in the comments. All right, and actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the house here in a minute, and I'm going to weigh up all the aluminum that I melted down with all those cans. So, and then I'll answer the immortal question, was it worth it? And I'm thinking that probably the answer is going to be no, where I could just easily and probably a lot more cheaply, and cheaply meaning like my time, just buy aluminum ingots, you know, buy, you know, 200 pounds of it and be freaking have enough aluminum for, you know, the next 6 months to a year of casting, you know. So yeah, but I'm not going to do that. This is, I like to do this kind of shit. I like to do stuff for myself. I dig self-sufficiency, you know. So videos coming up. I'm going to build my vise stand out of iron, 4-inch square tube, and you know, I'm going to make some, probably have some 1/4 inch or 3/4 inch plate, and make some angles out of those and get to you know, make everything solid. And I think my welding is okay enough to do that, and it'll be functional. It might not be pretty, but as long as it doesn't fall apart if I'm beating on the damn vise, hey, I'm gonna be, that's a win. But in any event, that's it. I'm gonna clean up, go inside, chillax, and then you'll see me again. And you know, for you it'll be a millisecond. For me it'll probably be about a half an hour or an hour. Go inside and weigh up everything that I got, and like I said, answer the immortal question, was it really worth it? I think so, but that's going to equate to, yeah, I had no idea how much all that's gonna weigh. But I'm not going to do the bar I did on Friday, because that was not part of today's, you know, melting. And I'll do it in a conclusion about the Vevor thing too. And I know I said some negative stuff about it today, but I'll do a final summation, and you know, you guys can draw your own conclusions. I'm not looking to sell a bunch of these things through my affiliate links. You know, I get like, I don't know, 2% of the sale. So you calculate that. I'm not going to be able to retire on that. But you know, if I find something useful, I'm going to pass it along to everybody else. If you guys find it useful, great. If you don't, fucking don't buy it, you know. Don't even look in the fucking comments if you don't want. I mean, don't even look in the, you know, the expanded information if you don't want. Oh, okay. So I'm going to chill, guys. I'll see you in a few. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I had just relaxed in the nice air-conditioned house that I live in like a civilized person for about an hour or so. I had to take my shirt off, of course, because it was like a washcloth or wash rag or whatever the fuck you want to call them. But yeah, I feel like a human being again. I drink a lot of water, so I feel much better. Not that I felt bad before, but I started feeling kind of like, you know what I mean? If you spend a lot of time in the sun, and like the hot sun and humidity, that is. But at any rate, let's weigh this stuff up and see what the cans provided for us. Well, for me. So just shy of 6 pounds of aluminum bars. So you know, I'm pretty freaking happy with this, to tell you the truth. But just check this out though. I mean, here's like, this is the cast aluminum from my old pressure washer, and this is the can, the aluminum can aluminum, and the, you know, the plate tins, the pie tins and that kind of crap. It looks vastly different. This one looks like more, almost more metallic. You know what I mean? It just, I mean, they're certainly both metal. They're both aluminum, but I guess this is a higher quality aluminum than just the aluminum cans. I'm gonna probably try to search for more cast aluminum. So, because I think that will make for better casts. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, you know, I was pretty happy with everything. Don't forget, everyone, tell me how many cans I melted in the comments below, and I will send you one of these. No, it's not gonna look all shitty. I'm gonna cut off all the excess and polish it up a bit. And
You know, here's another one. I think that's the last one I did. I think that's probably the best one. I don't know. This one is... Actually, this one's even better, I think. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll like I said, I'll cut all the extra crap off. I'll sand or grind off a lot of this additional weight on the back, and I'll send 2 of them out to my most loyal viewers. So yeah, send me the number of cans I melted in the comments below, and I will send the first 2 people to comment how many cans I did one of these, nice and clean. But I am pretty stoked about this. I don't know, I'm just it feels good when you do something like that, you know what I mean? You do stuff, you know, you do something you've never really done before, and it just, you have a sense of accomplishment, you know? So this is not the end of this. I'm just not going to stack a bunch of aluminum, you know, and save, you know, stockpile aluminum for a rainy day. No, no, no. Next on the agenda is this. We can't really see them that well, but they're a bunch of little copper wires from this, like, you know, big strand copper wiring, you know, like 600 volt stuff. But yeah, that's I'm gonna melt that down and make some bronze, and then I'm gonna try to make some cast sculptures, and we'll see what happens. Pretty excited. Also in the future is this. My daughter actually gave me that. And yeah, you're probably asking, what the hell are you gonna do with that busted ass old piece of shit? Well, I'm going to dismantle it, and I'm going to harvest the copper out of it, and I'm going to melt said copper in the creation of additional bronze ingots. And I'm gonna keep hitting the freaking damn thrift stores looking for some damn baking tins for, you know, muffin tins, so I can make, you know, smaller ingots rather than these big bars, which, I mean, they're not bad, but I mean, I might not need to melt that much aluminum for a particular cast. Also, next, maybe after that, or maybe before that, I think I'm gonna put my vise together and build the vise stand. I think that'll be my next project. And yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I think I'm looking forward to that too. Actually, you know, constructing something that will hopefully have some longevity. Anyways, comment below, number of cans, and go outside, go do something, man. It's a nice day. It's a little bit hot. I'll keep you out there. See, beautiful day out there. Go enjoy it. All right, until next time. Oh, and I'm gonna try to get a video out every week. I know, I'm distracted. I'm freaking ADD. I can't freaking concentrate on one thing for more than 10 seconds, it seems. But I want to, you know, clear some space for stuff before I, you know, start new stuff like the laser engraver. That's on the horizon too. I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, that'll be it, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.